So I represented a guy named Will Smith. No, not that Will Smith. My Will Smith was arrested at a Walmart. He was homeless. He was addicted to drugs. He had stolen a sub from Subway, out of his mind, in terms of substance abuse, and did not know what was going on. But he gets put in the back of a police car. And that police car is driving him to jail. And that young police officer decides he's going to join an ongoing chase for a different suspect, unrelated. And he joins the chase, and there's a crash. He crashes into the guy he's chasing. Will Smith, who's in the back, handcuffed behind his back, but not seatbelted in, goes flying around and breaks his neck. Magic of modern medicine, he can walk, but Will had a lot of challenges. And his challenges started with mental health, substance abuse, and then homelessness. And he had loving family. They cared about him more than anybody in the world. During that case, Will would come to my office unannounced. He would look like he had been rolling around in mud with pigs. I mean that as a very serious, sad thing. You could tell he hadn't slept for days. Will came to my office one day in such bad shape without anything. He only had the clothes on his back, and truthfully, the clothes weren't really on his back because they were tattered and they were kind of around his back and around his shoulders. And I said, holy shit. And I went down, we had a cafeteria in the building that we had our office in at that time. I went to the cafeteria and I bought Will food, drinks, water, put him in a conference room and said, I need you to stay here for a couple hours. You're gonna stay here and sleep and you're gonna eat. And he was more than happy to do that. I mean, that's why he came. He didn't have anywhere else to go. And I went to my house and I grabbed 5 shirts, 2 pairs of pants, some socks, and a pair of shoes. Will's about my size, a little skinnier than me. Showed up in my office and I said, here, Will, here's some clothes. 3 months later, Will showed up in my office, unannounced as he always did, and he is wearing my yellow striped shirt, and it is tattered, not even on his back, it's tattered around him. And I said, where's the other stuff? And he said, oh, that's all gone. I went back to my house, I got 5 more shirts, and I got 2 pairs of pants, and I got socks, and a different pair of shoes, and I put them in a plastic bag, and I went there, and I said, here you go. And I'm literally getting a little upset, emotional right now as I tell this story, because the part that sticks with me is we win the case. Will gets the amount of money he's supposed to get, and we have to put it through a conservator, someone to protect the money, because Will wasn't capable at that point to do that. And 3 months later, he comes back to my office and he's wearing a blue shirt. It's my blue shirt. And I said, Will, you gotta get yourself together. You've got the money now. You've got someone to guard the money. You have the ability. I mean, you can go to the Betty Ford Clinic and be next to Robert Downey Jr. up there and get the best treatment money can buy. Do something. And he got mad at me. Fast forward another 4 months and Will's dead. Brother and mom called me up and told me about it. And he was found under a bridge, like literally under a bridge, under an overpass. To this day, I wish I didn't ask what I asked, but I said, what color shirt was he wearing? And they said he was wearing a blue shirt that was tattered around him. All right, I need a break.